Well, hello, and welcome, y'all. It is the Queen Visionary. It is the Queen Visionary. Y'all, I'm going to give some people a chance to come on in, come on in, y'all. I want y'all to share this out in your circle of influence on this afternoon. Got a couple of things I want to drop in your spirit. Got a couple of things I want to drop in your spirit on this morning. This afternoon. It is this afternoon. Y'all come on in, share this with somebody. I am live on Substack. So shout out to Substack. Live on YouTube. Shout out YouTube. Twitch. Shout out to those that tune in on Twitch. Y'all, if y'all are not following us over on Twitch, go over and subscribe to our Twitch platform. Twitch, The Crew Podcast TV, y'all. And y'all can watch our podcast over there. You can watch it live or you can catch the replay. Not only that, you get an opportunity to check out some more podcasts. And if you are a gamer, it is an amazing platform where you can connect with other gamers. It is an awesome platform if you've not tried it out. Great for creative. So go over, check it out, set you up a channel, and go ahead and start screaming, y'all. All you got to do is do it. All you got to do is do it. I tell you, it's just like that Nike symbol. Just do it. There's nothing else but to do it. I tell you, when I was on my bed of affliction and God dropped in my spirit, He reminded me of Jeremiah 29:11 when He gave that to me in December of 2012. And I said, if I had a plan, if you had a plan for me, why am I in this position? And he said, why not? When I tell you, I just asked to be raised up off my bed of affliction, and God did just that. And I've not looked back. If God has done anything for you, you should not be looking back. And if you're looking for him to do anything for you, you should not be looking back. Y'all, your past is your past for a reason. And you're supposed to get these lessons and these experiences so you can elevate and advance to the next level, the next realm, the next thing that it is that we are supposed to be doing. A lot of us, we have got stagnated. We've gotten complacent. We have allowed ourselves to settle when there is a whole big world out there. There's a universe that is waiting for you. You know, there's things that people are waiting for you to do so that they can operate and move into the things that they're supposed to be doing. You know, this life and this journey that we're on, y'all, it's not just for us, but it's for those that we are supposed to come in contact with. See, we didn't get dropped out of the sky. He strategically placed us here. He in Jeremiah 29:11, I'm gonna stay on it. That is what he gave me when he gave me my message. Everybody have to understand that he declared that he had a plan for you, and that is past tense. So know that when he declared that, that is already done, that it was written, that your life is already mapped out for you, and it's up to you to walk into those things. He's given us gifts, he's given us talents, he's given us things that will allow space for us and for us to come in contact with people. You know, oftentimes we wonder why things are not moving and things are not going anywhere. Well, what have you done different? What have you done different than you did yesterday? Like every day you should get up and you should have something on your agenda that was different than yesterday. I know sometimes we can get into a routine and a process. Well, if you're gonna get into a routine and a process, make sure that you're putting that in that routine, in that process, that you're adding in, do something different today. Remind yourself to do something different today as part of your process, as part of your routine. Sometimes we want to schedule, sometimes we want something, but sometimes we got to do something different so that we can get a different outcome, so that we can see something different. See, until I began to step out of my comfort zone, until I began to truly believe that those things that God had placed on my heart, those things that He had placed down on the inside of me, that I was capable, that I was able, that I could do it if I trusted Him. So I began to put my trust in Him, and I began to move out of my own way, because see, sometimes I was hindering myself because of self-doubt, because of not feeling worthy, because of all these stigmas, all these things that sometimes we place on ourselves. It's not even people that place them on us, but we place them on ourselves because of experiences, because of things that we have journeyed through, things that we have been through. But we have to understand that we have to be willing. We have to be willing to shift, y'all. Knowing and understanding that we are somebody. Know your worth. Know that you didn't get dropped out of the sky, that you were strategically placed here. Jeremiah 29:11 said He declared that He had a plan for you. He said to prosper you, not to harm you, for you to be in good health, for you to have hope and a future. His word shall not return to Him void. And He reminds us that over and over and over and over and over again. If we just pick up the word and apply it to our lives. See, we are supposed to be doers of the word. You're not just supposed to be readers of the word. Some of us, we consume so much scripture, we consume so much knowledge, we consume so much that we're busting at the seams, we're overflowing, but we're not willing to give it out. We're not willing to share testimonies. We're not willing to stand up and write books, whole podcasts. We're not willing to do those things that can impact lives. Like literally, when I tell you we are at the bottom of the totem pole as writers, as authors. Y'all, there's not many of us in the world, even though it may seem like a lot of us at times, we are still a small number. We are still a small percentage. We don't even make up 50% of the population. Even though a lot of us have written, a lot of us have become authors, especially with the advancement of technology, the advancement of just various things that allow these things to be accessible to us. Like you don't have to go broke no more trying to be a part of an anthology, even creating your own anthology. And y'all, this is something 2025, this is what I want to, I really want to help those that want to publish their books and that want to get their books out there, that want to leave these blueprints, that want to share their stories, their messages. Now there are people that are going to come, even if we don't meet them. Yeah, there's people that's coming after us. There's a whole generation of individuals coming after us that we're not even going to meet. But how will they know us if we don't leave the evidence? If we don't leave the blueprint? If we don't leave the outline? If we don't sketch it in something that is going on in this universe? How will they know? Oftentimes, so many things are wiped away and forgotten. But if you leave a carved in, a blueprint in so many ways, in so many different areas. You cannot ever be erased. No matter how much they erase anything about Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, any of the great leaders that came before us, a lot of them, you can erase their physical attributes here in what we can see in the natural, but that we've learned, that we have in our heart and in our minds, that we were able to take in from experiences, from things that people shared with us, things that we saw, things that we read. These are things that we have. These are our perceptions, things that we carry with us, that we're able to share and that we're able to portray to others. And see, they led by example. And that's what we have to do. We have to raise up that next group of leaders, that next group of creators, that next group of innovators. Y'all, I'm looking at one of the nominations for one of the awards that I was nominated for. And I'm sitting here and I'm reading this, and it really brings tears to my eyes because I didn't realize that, a lot of people actually even see a lot of the stuff that I do. So sometimes you wonder, because sometimes you put stuff out and you get no response, you get no interaction, you get no replies. You allow individuals to be in your space. You bring them into your circles, you bring them into things that you think will help them and will help elevate them. But yet they sit idle. And I'm reminded that the word says a idle mind is a devil's workshop. I refuse to be that. So those gifts and those talents, those things that he's placed down on the inside of me, I have to let them come forth. I know sometimes I find myself all over the place in my hands in a lot. But if I don't, well, what if I'm not doing this? What if? I don't want to think about what I could be thinking about if I wasn't thinking about something positive, something that I'm doing now. Because we all know that we had a past. We used to do some stuff. Because I'm a partier and I'm a cusser, and I know I used to be out there. But I'm glad that God allowed me the opportunity to get on another path, that I can be an example to somebody, that I can show somebody that, hey, that's not the route. That's not the way you want to go. But let me show you that you might want to try this. You might want to try this. You might want to do this. This may work for you. If it don't, at least you know it don't work. And you can try something else. But see, a lot of us, we don't even want to, we don't even want to try. We don't even want to step out there and try. But y'all, I just want to share this with you guys. I received this on April the 27th, and it comes from, um, her name is Tiffany, and they are a part of, what is it? Global Recognition Awards.org. Um, and I don't know who nominated me, but I thank them from the bottom of my heart. I am truly, truly honored, and I am truly humbled, because whoever this person is, they took time, and they really did some research, and they evidently did an amazing write up on me, because these people were able to create a profile for me. And this is what the email said that I received. It says, "Good news. Our judging panel have awarded you a global recognition award. What have I won? Angela Thomas Smith has been recognized with a 2025 Global Recognition Award for her extraordinary leadership, innovation, and enduring influence in the global literary community. Her achievements have set new benchmarks for service, mentorship, representation, reflecting a commitment to elevating individuals in the broader industry, reshaping literary access through strategic leadership. Angela Thomas Smith's leadership has played a critical role in expanding literary access to emerging and marginalized voices. As she founded Aspiring Authors Magazine during a period of profound uncertainty in 2020, her ability to identify gaps in the publishing landscape and respond with practical, empowering solutions has enabled hundreds of new authors to launch careers, fostering a culture of inclusiveness and support. The magazine's impact is evident in the testimonies of writers who have gained confidence, visibility, and access to professional networking that were previously out of reach. Her vision extends beyond the magazine itself. She established the 100 Authors to Watch movement, which has become a global source of collaboration and professional growth among writers. This initiative has encouraged creative and skill sharing and facilitating strategic partnership that have resulted in co-authored projects and expanded international reach. Angela's leadership skills blends strategic foresight with genuine care, inspiring others to pursue ambitious goals and contribute meaningfully to the literary community. Driving new approach and sustaining community projects. Innovating is the defining feature Angela approach. As she continuously seeks new ways to empower her community and drive measurable progress for its members, her workshops, motivational talks are constantly described as life changing, with participants reporting significant advances in their publishing journey, such as increased book sales, broader audience engagement. Angela's ability to translate visions into actionable strategies has created a ripple effect, enabling other leaders and writers to reciprocate her success in their sphere. Her commitment to service is further amplified by the creation of the Black Men's History Month, which addresses the lack of representation of Black men in the literary and cultural narrative. Through this initiative, she has provided a platform for dozens of individuals to share their stories and achievements, enriching the community's collective memory and inspiring future generations. These efforts highlight her dedication to social responsibility and her belief in the positive impact of storytelling, upholding integrity, and building global influence. Angela's reputation for authentic decision making and consistent integrity has become a cornerstone for her leadership, earning her the trust and respect of peers and collaborators worldwide. Her 5 year reliability, marked by sustained passion and output, demonstrates a rare commitment to personal and organizational values. She is dependable. She has strengthened her initiative and set a standard for ethical leadership within the industry. Her influence extends well beyond national boundaries as she operates internationally and consistently receives exceptional ratings across all elevated criteria. The rigorous assessment of her contributions, utilizing precise measurement tools, confirms her status as a world class leader whose impact resonates globally. Angela's work has fundamentally shaped the literary landscape, making her a deserving recipient of a 2025 Global Recognition Award and Model for Impactful Leadership. Final words: Angela Thomas Smith emerges as a transformative figure whose leadership, service, and innovation has created lasting change in the literary world. Her ability to empower marginalized voices, build collaborative communities, and champion cultural representation amplifies the highest standards of excellence. This award recognizes her exceptional contributions and steady resolve to make a meaningful difference on a global scale. Her visionary strategy, ethnical leadership, and tangible impact sets a benchmark for others in her field. Angela's work inspires and elevates countless individuals, ensuring her legacy will endure well beyond this recognition. Wow, y'all. I'm at awe. This is the email that I received from this award. And they went on to explain how I even got this award, y'all. So they said of impartial, a panel of impartial, they said a panel of impartial industry experts evaluated you by using the Roche model, and that's RASCH model. This model creates a linear, measurable scale for each applicant, regardless of their category or field of expertise. Woo, y'all, God is good. And I tell everybody all the time, do not sit down on those things. Like, you may think that what you have is little, that it is minute, that it don't make a difference, that millions of people don't said it before, and that nobody's listening to you. Y'all, they are. You talking about a little girl from Levelland, South Carolina. Yeah, I was just telling my aunts and my uncles them sitting at my aunt's birthday on last Saturday, y'all. I was just telling them. I say, y'all are blessed. I say, just look at all these beautiful children and grandchildren and great grandchildren that's sitting around this room. I say, y'all did this. I say, y'all did this. And I was just looking at all my beautiful cousins and just looking at all the amazing things that a lot of them are doing. Y'all, like, we should be so grateful of the opportunities that a lot of us get, but we don't even take advantage of it. Some of us don't even realize the people that sits in your corner, that's rooting for you, that want to see you win, that want to see you prosper. You know, when sometimes when people are pushing you and they're pushing you outside of that box, and that's because they believe in you, because they see something in you that maybe somebody else didn't see. And sometimes we fight them the hardest. And then down the road, we realize that I did need that. Y'all, don't wake up 10 years from now and look back and wish you had a tapped in. When you see people with their own TV shows, you see people with movies, you see people doing a lot of different things because they listened, because they tapped in, because they made themselves available, because they were intentional about that thing that they wanted to do. Like, it wasn't a game. Like, we all have to go to work. Like, I hope y'all don't think I just be sitting around just enjoying, just doing nothing. Like, this is my 24/7, 365. And when you are an entrepreneur, regardless of us supposed to take off and us supposed to do this and us supposed to, sometimes you just can't do what we supposed to do. And sometimes you just got to adapt. And sometimes you just got to live through the experience so that you can tell somebody about it so that they maybe can not have to go through what you went through. But sometimes you got to go through it so that you can tell somebody how you got through it. You know, oftentimes we pray for things and God would lay it in our lap. He would lay it right there for us. He would give us the opportunity to make ourselves known. Like I keep going back to these scriptures, and I think it's Proverbs 18 and something. But that scripture tells us that He gives us gifts and talents, so that He can make us our name great before men. Y'all, that email reminded me that God will put you in the room before people that you have never met before, that you never even it been on the continent. Yeah, I'm getting stuff from UK, getting nominations from the UK. I got one right now in my inbox right now. Y'all, nothing that nobody told me, something that I'm experiencing, and something that I often share with those that are attached to the things that I do. If you're not attached to the 100 Author Movement, shame on you, because that is an opportunity for you to connect with not just me, but you have all of these individuals have their own brand. You got 45 other authors. They have their own brand. Some of them have podcasts. Some of them have publishing companies. Some of them have TV shows. Some of them have so many other things that if you just say, well, okay, well, how can I attach? How can I be a part of that? How can I get some of that know-how? Y'all, we're in the chat. We have a group. We have a page. Like starting tomorrow, we have 24-hour takeover. Everybody in that group had an opportunity to take over the Facebook page, the group for 24 hours and just push their brand, just push their brand. Only one person out of 45, one person out of 45 signed up to share their brand. And she got 5 days. And that is Milagros Romero. When I tell you, I have nothing but respect for that lady, because even in spite of all that she endures, all that she goes through, she still is out here doing that God has called her to. And that is sharing what the message that He's given her. He's given us all the message. There's something that we all are supposed to be pouring into this universe. And she's leading by example. We all have an opportunity to lead by example. We all have an opportunity to make an impact. Yeah, it's just we have it. If you are not attached to the 100 Author Movement, how do you get attached? So there is a Google form. There is a one-time fee of $50, and that covers you for the whole year, and it's a membership fee. So what it does, it helps with the creation of the different flyers that we use to promote your participation in the group. You will be a part of a chat where we communicate, where we share. You may be going through something and you want prayer. You may come in there and ask for prayer. People post encouraging words. When individuals have shows, when individuals have opportunities to come up to be on the show, or opportunities to come up to be in a magazine, or opportunities to be a part of a book. Anytime there's an opportunity for you to share, we post it in the group, so you can share inside of the group to promote your different your different brands, your different stuff. When I tell you, we are stronger together. Just think of this. If we wish to get 100 authors, because it is the 100 Author Movement, and no one has done to my knowledge, what I am planning to do. And it's going to take a minute to do it, but it's going to be done. I'm not fully disclosing exactly what the end goal is right now, but just know that you are a part of something that is going to be amazing. I am definitely working on some things in the background around this movement. But y'all, it is an opportunity for you to really, truly operate in the 4 C's. That is connect, collaborate, create, and community building. Y'all, these are things that we all need in every area of our life, whether it's in our personal life, our business life, or in our writing life. Y'all, we need to know how to connect with people, and we need to know how to collaborate. What does it mean to truly collaborate? Sometimes we collaborate with people, but we never we come to the table one-sided. We don't walk away with nothing. We don't take nothing away. Sometimes we just bring something to the table and drop it off, and we leave empty-handed, and take we don't even take back what we brought. Some of us, we just go and we just be a part of other people's project, and we're just constantly pouring into other people's things, and we're not utilizing it. Like every anthology that you have been a part of, you should have took your chapter and done something with your chapter. When people think about that book, they're going to think about you, and they're going to want to come over to you and purchase whatever it is around it. Like literally, when I decide to stop putting books out, yeah, I'm gonna start really pushing my books, and I'm really gonna get on the other side of this book thing. Right now, I'm just creating. I'm just creating. I'm in the create mode. But I know that too is gonna slow down eventually, and there's gonna come a time when I am truly going to have to really get out and really promote my books so that I can really get that message out that God has given me. And that's what I want you guys to do. If you are an author, if you're hearing this right now, and I want to speak to my men right now. All of my men out there. Even if you are someone that is aspiring to write, you've not even written yet, but you have a book in you, or you have something in you that you want to get out. There's opportunities to write. Y'all, I put a call out. I've been pleading for men to join this anthology that I'm doing. Y'all, it's only $25. Some of us throw it away with all these other habits that we have. Some of us got a habit of Starbucks. Some of us got a habit of a Coke. Some of us got a habit of a smoothie. Whatever your habit of choice is, good or bad. We have a habit that we waste at least that on a day. But you're investing that $25 in yourself, as well as in those that are incarcerated. Everybody know that Shanette, myself, Shaneria, and there's quite a number of people in our circle that work with individuals that are incarcerated or have loved ones that are incarcerated. So 2 years ago, I put out 2 books actually. One was for the women, and it was a book just to let them know that they are not forgotten, that they are loved. So we put that book out, as well as we did Kings You Are Not Forgotten. Because when we did the women's book, the men were asking, well, why didn't we get a book? So we did a book for the men too. So um I lost contact with some of the women that were incarcerated, but I've been able to stay in contact with a lot of the men that we've been working with. So we've had some situations where there's been a lot of individuals losing loved ones. I have one of the guys that we have had on the podcast several times. He lost his mom a couple of it hasn't been a couple of months. I want to say about a month, but it's been over a couple of weeks. So I'm gonna say in between 3 to maybe 4 weeks ago, he lost his mom. Just recently, a week or so ago, they notified him and said that they were having to put his brother in hospice. So he's going through a lot. He reached out to Shanette, who is the host of Let's Talk About It right here on the Crew Podcast, y'all. If y'all are not following us, I'm telling y'all, I'm putting all plugs in today because I want y'all to make sure that y'all are staying connected. Because y'all, we got to share our stories. And I'm so excited. Shout out to the Crew Podcast. Y'all are looking at the newly nominated. Shout out them divas of the airways. Have to give a shout out to them. Patrice, Travita, Latanya, Shining, Black Diamond, Alma, who else did I? Dr. Chin. Did I forget anybody? uh, our new co-hosts that are a part of the Grief Podcast, Danielle Ross, Dr. Apostle Kimberly Thomas, and Shaneria Osborne. Thank you guys for your work, your dedication, your commitment, y'all. We have been for those hosts that have been a part, we have been doing this. This is our third season. It was just a dream. It was just wanting to help meet the needs of some people that had reached out to me. Everybody know that this year I celebrated 5 years over on the WBNN network. Shout out to Brother O over there, screaming live through Talk Shoe Radio. And I will be on tonight, y'all. I forgot. Y'all, I'm getting to throw all kind of plugs in today, y'all. Y'all get to find out a lot about me today. So I will be on tonight. 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all, we are live. We stream live from Lagos, Nigeria. I will be on at 9:30 p.m. Y'all can tune in if you want to tune in via the web. You can go to talkshoe.com and go under search Beverly Nation. If you go on, if you go at 9:30 and go under live and look for Beverly Nation, click on the live and then you will be able to go live that way. Or y'all can call in. Y'all always can call in and chat with us live. Let me see if I can for those that are on with me, let me see if I can pull that number up so I can call it out real quick. So hold on, Substack for a minute. Hello, 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 hello. Y'all, I'm telling you, again, y'all, we are headed to Chicago. The Chasing Your Dream book tour is headed to Chicago June 14th. We'll be there June 14th and 15th, helping celebrate the book release. Coach Rachel L. Gary will be releasing her second book, hashtag Poverty to Six Figures. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's going to be an amazing book release. If you have not grabbed your ticket, y'all, grab your ticket. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be some live it's going to be some live entertainment. It's going to be a champagne toast. Your ticket includes a signed copy of the book. It's going to be exciting, y'all. So I want y'all to come out. You get an opportunity to meet some amazing vendors. There's going to be some vendors in the house. You have an opportunity to possibly meet some amazing authors. So come out. That Saturday, we are doing a pop-up at that same location on that Saturday. Y'all, that Saturday, we really want to get as many people that we can to come out. If you are in the Chicago area, if you're willing to come out and support Lachey Ruckman, who is a author, a poet. She's been a part of the magazine. She's been a part of the platform. She is going to be at that event. We are going to be doing a fundraiser for her baby. Her baby Cash is 2 years old and is in need of a heart transplant. So we're going to be doing a food fundraiser. So I'm asking everybody to come out. We're going to have nachos, hot dogs, and salads. There's going to be a 7-layer salad. You also can get chicken on that salad if you want it, and that is for the vegans. We're gonna have the 7-layer salad. Also, you can get nachos without the meat, but we're gonna have a nacho bar with toppings. There's going to be a hot dog sale as well. So y'all, we want y'all to come out if you're in the Chicago area. We are trying. We are trying. I am working on some things. We're going to have some special guests from the Chicago area that's going to come out and share with us. Of course, you guys know Coach Rachel is the host of Wake Up CEO that comes on. She'll be on today at 3 p.m. CSC time. So y'all, she's on from 3 to 5. So y'all tune in today and check her out. You can Google um What's Up CEO on My Chicago Live is what she's on. But y'all, I'm telling y'all, when I say there is so much that you can be attached to if you join the 100 Author Movement. We have different media outlets. You have Dr. Carolyn, who has a Roku platform. She has her own it's BHC media. She's a part. She does a lot of the graphics for our advertisement for the Chasing Your Dream book tour. So if you see the little graphics floating around on Facebook and different social media sites that's advertising the Chasing Your Dream book tour, that's Dr. Carolyn, along with some of my little handiwork too. But Dr. Carolyn has really pushed it up a little bit on that, and she has tucked around with that, and I appreciate her for doing that. But that's what we do over here at the 100 Author Movement. So again, if you are not attached and want to get attached, it's simple. There's a form that's floating around, and when I get off this live, I'm gonna go post it on my page again. So if you want to get the information, you can come to my Facebook page. It is a Google form, or either you can email. You can email aspiring authors AALAC@gmail.com, and that is the magazine's email address. So if you know the magazine's email address, you can and all this stuff is going to be posted on my Facebook page when after we go live, after we finish this live, so you guys can go back and get this information. Again, if you are a aspiring author, if you know you got books that's coming out and you need that extra push, you need that extra support, why not have 99 other people helping you support your book? Y'all just think about it. I mean, just think about it. I mean, it does not take a lot. If one person, if everybody made a post, if we all made one post and everybody shared that one post, it will be shared 100 times. Every one of our posts will be shared 100 times. And just imagine if all 100 of us are sharing various posts, there's 100 posts being shared 100 times. Don't you think that'll do something to the algorithm? Don't you think people would want to know who are those people? What are those people doing? And also, if we use the hashtags, like if we use the hashtags, they work, y'all. When people click on the hashtags, they can see everything that we're doing. So if you're putting your hashtag, if you're using the hashtag, and if we're all hashtagging, then if people are clicking on the hashtag and they go over there and they're seeing all of us in that one space, y'all, it does something to their mind. When people can see stuff, when you can visualize something and you can see it, you're like, okay, now I see. But when you do something, it will create a ripple effect. But nothing plus nothing equals nothing all day long. If you continue to sit and watch what happens. You will just continue to sit and watch. People are going to be elevated. People are going to be going to the next level, and people are going to be moving on. Because guess what? Just as you're sitting and watching, I'm moving, but I'm sitting and watching too. I'm sitting and watching and moving because I'm like an eagle. I only land to take off again. So I'm landing so I can see, and while I'm landing, I'm seeing, I'm watching, and while I'm hitting that ground, I'm looking so I can take off again. You better believe The eyes of the eagle is always watching. It's always watching. Never get comfortable. Never get stagnant. Always keep moving. Y'all, I'm just sharing experiences, things that I've been through. You can Google me. You can go to Amazon. You can go scroll down my Amazon page and you can see for yourself how many pieces of literary work I have. Ain't nothing nobody said. Ain't nothing that nobody made up. The evidence is right there in black and white. It's in the proof. I read to you and I've showed you what was said to me. So if you want to keep slipping, it's on you. But I put it out there, and I don't put it out there to boast. I put it out there to let you know that you slip on, other people see. And that you won't be a part of. Don't take up space. If you're not going to utilize it, y'all, don't take up space. Let somebody else have that space. And when we occupy these spaces, y'all, occupy them. Like, don't sit down on your gift. Don't let your gift just sit there. Like, it's a reason why you're in the room. Now that you're in the room. See, a lot of us, we want to sit at the table. We want to be in the room. You in the room. We keep trying to sit at tables when you have the table, the chairs, the plates, the spoons, the cups. You got everything right there in you. Pull them out and spread them out. Lay them out so people can come eat from your table. Y'all, all that you have in you, it's time for you to feed some people. We have taken in, we have absorbed. Some of us have been like those sponges, those sponge cakes, those things. We just soaked it all in. Now you got it. Now do something about it. Do something with it. If you're not sure, y'all, we got 44 other people over here inside of the 100 author movement, and we still got space for you. 56 authors. We're calling you. We have room for you. Y'all, we got room for you. Somebody need to hear from you. What is your gift? What is your talent? What is your niche? How can we work together? How can I work with you? I want to work with whoever want to work, because I'm trying to work. I'm trying to impact lives. Yeah, I'm trying to be the change that I want to see in this world. So how can we work together? What can we do? We need people in New York to join our New York team. We need people in South Carolina to join Trevita. We're in need of vendors. We're in need of individuals that just want to come out and support. Join the movement. I tell you, it will be the best $50 you've ever invested. Just the being inside of the chat and just being able to tap into some of the opportunities. Like some individuals have been able to be in spaces that if we had not had this opportunity, we may not have never been there. I've never been to the UK yet. I'm steady getting emails from the UK being recognized. He said he will make your name great among men. But if you sit quietly and you do nothing, then he can't move for you. So get out there. Faith without works is dead. Will those bones live again? Ask yourself, will those bones live again? What will you do different? Y'all, tomorrow starts a new month. For those attached to the 100 Author movement, I'm putting you on the spot. Right now, I'm putting you on the spot. You had almost 30 days to join the Author Takeover. Today, I'm opening it up to anyone that is not attached to the 100 Author movement. If you would like to be a part of the Author Takeover, you may join us. Contact me. All of the days are open except for 5. Millie Gross has those days, but the rest of them are wide open. So if you want them, they're yours. Just contact me, and we'll get you scheduled, and we'll get you set up so that you can take over. Y'all, we got to utilize these opportunities that's right before us. You know, my mom used to say, there's nothing but air and opportunity. Y'all, don't let life happen around you. Love a little more. Inspire somebody. Have the fear of God. And when you have the fear of God, you move. Because he didn't give you the fear. So you got to move. You got to act. Step out and believe in yourself. Know your worth. And know what you can do. Y'all, I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for all the support, y'all. We coming up on 5 years. Tomorrow, we celebrate 5 years of Aspiring Authors Magazine. I just celebrated 5 years over on the WBNN. 5 years. I thank him. I thank him for grace. I thank him for, the opportunity to be able to be a voice, to be the change that I desire to see in this world, y'all, and to lead by example. So I'm telling you, if you have been blessed by anything that I've shared on today, I know we've been all over the place. I know dropped a lot of nuggets today. We've been all over the place. But I get excited about what God is doing. Y'all, it's not a job. It's a passion. I love what I do. And I love to see those around me thriving. I love to see them operating and moving in their element. It's not about competition, but it's about connecting, collaborating, creating, and community building. Because y'all, at the end of the day, we are all we got. Because we see how the world have done us. So it's up to us if we want to thrive or not. It's in us. Those that have come before us, it's evident. It's in their blueprint. It's in the things that they have left. What will your blueprint be? What will your evidence be? What will you leave for the next generation? How will they remember you? Will they remember you? That's what we should be asking ourselves every day. What can I do today that will make somebody remember me and that can help the next generation? Every day should be something that will help the next generation, even if we don't see it. Because a lot of things that we're seeing, those that came before us, we're only seeing it because they paved the way for it. It's nothing that we've done. Nothing that we've done. But it's what they done. Those prayers that they prayed. That faith that they had. See, a lot of the stuff that we believe and we pray about and we have faith about, we'll never see happen. But just because we don't see it happen, don't mean it's not going to happen. Because it's going to happen. Because he said when we pray, he answered. So every prayer that we've ever prayed, it has been answered. Whether it's manifested yet or not, or we've seen it yet or not, it's been answered. So again, I say, thank you guys for tuning in. I pray that your day is blessed beyond what you can see in the natural. If you got time, y'all, tune in tonight over on the WBNN. I was supposed to have been pulling up that flyer. I told y'all I got ADHD, but I don't claim it. I don't claim it at all. Let me see if I can pull that flyer up real quick so I can tell y'all the telephone numbers because I don't know them off by heart. I just remembered I had to remember. I might not have it over here, y'all, because I'm in a different studio. So I might not have it here. Let me see. But it should be in here if it's in the thing. So hold on. Let me search. 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 I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, I got a lot of pictures over here. I didn't realize I had all this stuff over here. And this is inside the studio. So we have different studios. So we use a different platform. We don't use StreamYard anymore. I really like this platform, y'all. It has a lot of different options. I just really gotta learn a lot of this stuff. But it is a nice platform. It has a lot of different stuff, and I got so many pictures over here. And I cannot find the one that I need with the telephone number for tonight's show. So if y'all bear with me for a second, I am going to have to look it up because I want you guys to chime in because we're going to have some of the amazing poets. Y'all know tonight is going to be this is the last day of National Poetry Awareness Month. But y'all know we poets 365 days. um, we'll never stop. Poetry is a part of us. But tonight we're going to be sharing some poetry. I have, of course, our poet of the year, Morcine Moore. She's going to be on with me tonight. And then Cheryl Northern LaGrange, who is one of our amazing supporters. That lady has been with me for I think about 4, going on 5 years. She is a part of our prayer line. 5 years. She's been a part of our prayer line, and well, 4 years she's been a part of the prayer line. But when I tell you, she is always she's a part of just about I'm gonna say probably about 10 of my anthologies, y'all. Um, and she said, I'm not a poet, but every time I give the opportunity, she always show up and show out. For someone that is not a poet, she always show up and show out. Well, y'all, she's gonna be on tonight. She is one of the poets inside of Awakening Verses, Unleashing the Power Within. Y'all, this book is amazing. So I definitely want you guys to tune in tonight. It is a 1 hour and 48-minute listen. Yes, you can get it on Audible. It is a audio book. Um, it is in digital, so you can get it on your Kindle. It is in paperback and hardback. So y'all have options to get this book. I'm excited because we did it in honor of National Poetry Month. We wanted to really highlight poets and highlight the fact that we have the opportunity to express. So we are going to be sharing about that tonight. Just about the opportunity, awakening our verses and being able to share those things that's on the inside of us, releasing that power that's within us through our words and allowing people to see that. So that's what we're doing tonight. So I encourage you guys to call in and support. I had just jumped on. I was about to go over here and get the number. I'm getting the number. But I encourage you guys to call in and support if you can. If you can, if you can. The telephone number, y'all, is 6. Let me type it up here. Let me see if I can type it up here and put it on the screen because I want y'all to be able to see it. Let me see if I can type it in real quick. But it's 60. It's two numbers. Y'all can call into either number. 605 605 56 562-444. Or you can call in at 717-734. That's the number I always use. 734-6904. 6904. And y'all, the access code is the same for all the lines. So the access code is, and I'm gonna type all this on the screen so y'all can see it. It's gonna be 546-1150. Uh-oh. I just dropped my mouse. And then make sure you put the pound after that. And then it's gonna ask you for a passcode. Of course, you don't have a passcode, so you're gonna press £1 when it asks you for that. It's £1. Yeah, £1. I gotta make sure I'm saying it right, y'all. Yeah, £1. And then if you want to talk, I want y'all to join the conversation. So if you want to join the conversation, you're gonna press *2 to talk live. So let me put that on the screen over here for those that's over here on. They can see it on Facebook because I want y'all to call in tonight now. Y'all call in and support if you can. So the number is on the screen. We're going to be sharing poetry. We're going to be sharing about the history of poetry. We're going to be talking about poetry because y'all poetry, it tried to die off and then people tried to take it over and it just all kind of stuff. So we really going to be talking about poetry. We're going to be talking about the power of expression, the power of words, and just having a conversation. And I want y'all to chime in. If you're a poet, you got poetry that you want to share, call in and spit some poetry with us. Share some poetry with us. And if you I'm sorry. If you want to talk about the current topic, the second part of the show, we're gonna be talking about the current state of these great Americas. And I ain't talking about with a C. I'm talking about with the 3Ks, y'all. Y'all know I keep it real. I keep it real. I keep it real. Y'all, we're going to talk about it. So the first part of the show, we're going to talk about poetry. We're going to allow those amazing poets to share. We're going to allow them to, really allow their brands to speak, their words to speak, their perspectives to speak. So if you are a poet, I encourage you to tune in tonight on the WBNN. We're going to be live from Lagos, Nigeria. You can call in at 605-562-0444 or 717-734-6904. No, you got to press the access code, which is 546-1150#. And then £1 to get in. And then if you want to talk live with us on air, of course, you're going to have to raise your hand by pressing *2. I'm telling you, it's brought to you by them boys at Ngozi Time Multimedia. I tell you, y'all, it has truly been a journey. 5 years I've been over on the network. I tell you, I'm humbled. I'm honored. I tell you, just being able to be a voice, being able to share, it's nothing like that. So y'all tune in tonight. Check me out. If you missed this, go back, hear the replay. Of course, y'all know I'm gonna have some clips up, gonna have some things up. If you missed it, definitely want you to get back and get attached. Get see what's going on, see how you can be a part, see how you can play your best role, see how you can be a part of greatness, how you can be a part of excellence, how you can elevate and move to the next level. Y'all know I'm always out here trying to connect, collaborate, create, and community build. That's the queen, and I'm out of here. I hope y'all have a great rest of your afternoon. And if you can, please chime in tonight.